On the outskirts of the central Russian city of Yekaterinburg, a house is in a state of extreme disrepair. The roof is in danger of collapsing on its inhabitants.
The bathroom in the apartment above us is falling apart. Don't touch anything, it could come down on our heads.
Daria Dar shows us what happens when the state turns a blind eye to poor housing conditions.
Just look at this roof.
There's mold everywhere. The building belonged to a state-owned company that went out of business, and no one has taken responsibility for the place.
We're doing all the repairs ourselves, no matter what falls apart. Even if the plumbing bursts, we'll pool our money and look for someone in the area who can fix it. The authorities aren't lifting a finger.
Nearly 2,000 kilometers away, the contrast couldn't be greater. For the last few years, the Russian capital has been a showcase for billions of euros worth of investment in renovation. Anyone with a well-paying job in Moscow can enjoy a life of luxury. Maria Katasanova, who works in the Russian parliament, says she owes her success to President Vladimir Putin's policies.
I'm grateful to the president that I have a job and that my parents are employed. I'm proud of my country and its history. And that's why I thank President Putin for helping Russia reclaim a leading role on the world stage.
Back in Yekaterinburg, Daria Dar and her neighbors have a very different take on Russia's leadership. They have since found out that their building was constructed illegally and has never been renovated.
Now we're really afraid.
When I fall asleep, I think to myself, hopefully I'll wake up on this floor and not in the neighbor's apartment below.
I won't vote for Putin. He's just playing to his own people. We're getting poorer all the time. Life is getting worse.
They make all their decisions without us. We've lost hope.
But people like Maria Katasanova in Moscow hope things will stay the same. Business as usual suits her just fine.
I hope that over the next 6 years, the president will accomplish everything he set out to do. Maybe he'll work harder. The main thing is that he builds on the principles he laid out at the beginning.
Katasanova is among the many winners in Putin's system. Anyone who has the means lives in a kind of comfort bubble, and they don't hesitate to show off their lavish lifestyles on social media. The number of Russian multimillionaires has risen sharply in the past year. And the GUM department store at Red Square is the epicenter of their consumerism. Its proud display of opulence is the symbol of everything provincial life is not. Away from the glittering facades, on the other side of Russia, there's not much interest in the vote. Citizens don't trust in the state to do anything on their behalf.
The authorities send us back and forth. I've tried to get an appointment with the mayor or the governor, but no luck. We see them with mothers, grandmothers, and children on TV all the time, but we can't get a minute with them.
In this country full of contradictions, the only thing that seems to count in this election is the promise of stability and the fear that Russia could turn backward on itself. Meanwhile, the gap between rich and poor is growing steadily wider.